Yo, what is good? My anime faithful, what is good, yo? So, Dr. Astono, we are definitely getting some weird references at times with this show, but I'm still 100% on board with this anime just because it already talked about Monster Hunter. They had me at Monster Hunter. I'm sold. They win. Like, sorry, but with them using Monster Hunter and Dragon Quest, which is also pretty decent. I played more of the later games, but with them using those and talking about it, it then comes back to the fact of there's somehow, some way, a girl who understood like certain aspects of like some reading or something. Like the woman who's sick, the woman that who has, like the main cause of our team trying to make this antibiotic is the real reason why we also have this information that they know about the bear. Like they know about bears, gorillas, all these different things, and that's their names and whatnot. And supposedly they even have an understanding of what a gorilla would look like because it's one of Chrome. I don't know. I was gonna say Colt. One of Chrome's favorite lines to use towards like the very buff and like ridiculously strong, people in the village is that they're gorillas and stuff like that. So for him to be saying that and these people to have been awoken, even before him, even before our main character, before 3,700 years of, being stoned up, it goes to show you that somehow, some way, they learned something of the world that he's been trying to show them about this whole time. And because of that, it's a really nice callback to just, him trying to overall be in a better position to understand this stuff, right? So now he has someone in the village that he's already trying to save, and he's about to find out just if he can get in certain ways, which now he's going straight food war on us and bringing out all the stops and already making this world's first ever ramen, which absolutely looks, it looks so good. I apologize for doing that. But it's definitely what I expect this show to be doing, right? Like, I expect this show to be going above and beyond to just give us funny reasonings and real reasoning as to why this one character will be able to make a kingdom of science, or from starting to the bottom, where did he literally have to start to build up this trust? Where did all these people that back him up on the world of science come from, and why do they do it? This is an awesome way of doing it. We have so many different personalities already kind of touched up upon in very simple ways of just seeing what they're, gossiping about, what their interests are, what they, want from the world, and etc. But then we have the case of where does it all go after the fact of we learn that one of these characters are already very harsh on outsiders, so now that he's showing up at the front of their gate, to pretty much prove the fact that the girl who they thought, showed a foreigner there is, it was actually right. It was actually true that is the case. And because of that, she could be disowned. And that's where the whole, I don't know, the notion of them not really gaining that many forces out of the village and as a whole, I mean, sure, they'll probably be able to heal the sister, which is amazing and awesome, but I don't think with how things are, unless there's a dramatic switch, which it could be, it really could be a dramatic switch in the villager chief or whoever that guy is mad about villager foreigners or like outsiders knowing where they are, he might have a huge change of heart, just like how these guys did when they saw, oh my god, they nerfed you so hard, Toguro, when they saw just what was going to transpire. Okay, like once they finally saw who and what was going to put, the most most value into their village, so you might be like, oh well, this guy has a new type of way of cooking, and we've been eating the same thing this whole time. Not only is it different, it's something else that he added to it is the fact that he's saved that woman that is pretty much their pride and joy at this time, which makes sense, because if she could like understand words, or she was like reading comics or something, from the old world, she clearly has a way like much higher standing or understanding of processing the words and stuff that was left over from the old times, which would have been a pretty big calling for their, just for any types of people to be like, wait, there was people before us. And then yeah, you read out all this stuff, because I'm pretty sure like there's some stuff that wouldn't have gotten destroyed, like billboards or certain types of literature on, not our literature, but our statues and stuff like that. You probably saw a statue and somehow she knew it was a bear. Like, that's the thing that freaks me out, is she knew the names that we gave it, or is that just the name she came up with? It's like, it's one of those things where you're just we're left just like the main character who's really interested in her, and figuring out just what the heck she's all about now, like what can she truly bring to the table now that we have that information. So I'm really happy they're going about this show this way, and I've always been pretty on board what they've been doing with this show lately. So to see them continuing that trend of just making it ridiculously hype and stuff like that, I'm down. I'm down to see what they can do at the end of the day. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing one. I have dropped 3 videos now, and Accelerator should be coming out sooner or later, so just give it a little time. I'm not sure exactly when. I'm about to go and meet up with the homies, play some games, because I wanted to get these 3 videos out to you guys as soon as possible, and then enjoy my time with some people that gotta work soon, and then hop back into the videos. So I gotta still watch Accelerator, so I apologize if it is late, but with all that being said, have an awesome one, and peace.